Hello again, welcome to another video, back in the games room. So yeah, this video is going to be about my Street Fighter 2 collection. So I was watching Retro Gaming Langer's channel, and yeah, I watched his video all the way through. Yeah, Retro Gaming Langer, so I'll put his channel in the description so you can check him out. Please check him out, great channel. And yeah, Street Fighter 2 collection, fascinating. I love watching all these people's collections, what games they played, also the history when they got them, and the feelings of the game, because Street Fighter 2 is my, like Retro Gaming Langers, it is my favourite fighter. Always has been, always will be. And, you know, Mortal Kombat's alright, but Street Fighter 2 is where it's at. It's just so fluid, and it's just feels really natural to play. But the original video was done by a channel called Subliminalvcr. So yeah, so it's basically like Retro Gaming Langer said, it's a homage to his video, but I really enjoyed Retro Gaming Langer's take on it. So I'll start off with my Street Fighter 2 collection. So the first game I'm going to talk about, which is my favourite game in the series, and it's the first Street Fighter 2 game I got, because I was a bit late to the party really. It is Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Now this box is a reproduction box because it's got my original cart in there, but my original cart came with, it was the packing game for the Super Nintendo, which I haven't got the box anymore. I think my mum threw it out, which is crazy. But yeah, so my original cartridge in there, the one from a kid, and on the end it's got, because it didn't come in packaging, it's got, I wrote in marker pen Street Fighter 2, which I don't mind because I did it, and it's nostalgia, isn't it? But I'll tell you what, I'll show you. Let's get it out. It's also got the original. It's got the original instruction manual in there. So it's a really good reproduction box, to be honest with you. But I got this. Oh, when would it have been? I can't remember the year, but I can remember getting the box, the Super Nintendo box with this packed in. You didn't get the. All you got was that. And there's the marker pen I put on when I was a kid. Well, when I say I was a kid, I must have been about 12. But yeah, so I can remember getting it for my birthday. I can remember popping it in, and I'm thinking, oh my god, because the first time I played Street Fighter, I'm going off on a tangent here, but the first time I played Street Fighter, I was in the arcades. I used to love it in the arcades. We used to go to like Mablethorpe, Skeggy, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so when I put it in, I thought, oh my god, the arcade is in my bedroom. But yeah, so good to have my original car. All my Super Nintendo games, a lot of them are my original ones. So the box is repro, the insert's repro, the manual's legit, and it has got a sticker, because you can remember back in the day, they did a sticker manual. Who was it? Oh, I can't remember who made them, but yeah, so you got stickers, like they do with Pokemon kind of thing, and football cards, but they did Street Fighter 2, and that is a shiny Capcom, which I stuck on the back of the manual, so that's, which I don't mind, because I did that, and it's, you know, it's all mine. So yeah, the first game in my collection, I've got a nice strong box to keep us protected, was Street Fighter 2, and I played this to death, played non-stop. I played it with my mates, but I could also play it single player, and I'd never get bored of it. And straight after I watched Retro Gaming Langer's video, I went straight on it, and I was on it for about 2 hours, just, you know, because I ain't played it in a while, because other things happen, life, work and everything, and yeah, absolutely love this game. So now nothing's going to be in order now, so I'll just show you the collection. So we'll stick on Super Nintendo. So I've got Japanese cart of the original Street Fighter 2, which if you go back and play it, it's quite slow compared to Turbo, but it's still a fantastic game. And then I've got the Japanese version of Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which is, if you see on there, it's a different kind of art style on there, isn't it? It's pretty interesting. But it plays exactly the same as the PAL one. And then I've got, this is a really good version, but I do, for some reason, I prefer Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Turbos, because that's the one I originally had. When I played, I caned it. And then obviously I've got Super Street Fighter 2 for the Japanese Super Nintendo, and or you know, Super Famicom, should I say. Added more characters, and it's a fantastic game. And a lot of the characters in this, it's about the same time as the anime movie, didn't they? Right, so then we'll go to the Mega Drive. Now the Mega Drive, I had a Mega Drive, I was late getting a Mega Drive. I think I got it when it was in sale, so I had Super Nintendo first. I went NES, I think like NES, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, that kind of thing. Then I got a Mega Drive later on. But I never had this back then, but my mate had it, and I used to love it. I love the start intro on it, fantastic. But yeah, great game. I don't think it's as good as the Super Nintendo one, but it's still a fantastic game. So this is all boxed with manual, but it's just great to have it in the collection. I do play it now and again, and it's better to play this with the 6-button controller. If you play it with the 3-button, you have to keep hitting start and swapping from punching to kicking, which gets really, really tedious fast. Right, so that's that one done. And then I think what I'll go to now, I'll try and go in there. Right, let's move them out of the way, because I've got a few things. Right, we'll go to Saturn next, I think. So I've got this. It's a reproduction, though, because this is quite expensive now. It's the Street Fighter movie game. Now, everyone's craps on this. You can see on there. It's not a bad reproduction, actually. It's all right. But you have to have a Sudokai card in your Saturn to play this, and it just boots it. But I will get the original eventually, but I just wanted to get this to play it and try it. But yeah, I love it. I think it's a fantastic game. It plays, if you know the moves still all work. And yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I think you might have been a bit disappointed back in the day. But yeah, it's not terrible. Right, next Saturn game we'll go to is here. So is Street Fighter Alpha 3, and this is a repro as well, because like I say, they're getting the legit one, which I want to get. Hunting it down, how much it costs. So it's not a bad reproduction, but yeah, I love Alpha. I can remember playing. I used to play football, 5-a-side football at a place called Ruse in Derby. But it's called Willows now. But back in the day, it's called Ruse, and they had a Street Fighter Alpha machine. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. It might have been Alpha, the first one, and I was on it all the time. I was playing football, but then when I was not playing football, I was on this Alpha machine, because it's the way you could do that super special move that really hooked me. It just elevated it above everything else, and yeah, really, really cool. Well, next one is, I want to get a real copy of this. It's a reproduction as well, but it's Generation 5, Capcom Generation 5. Now this has got on it, I can't read the Japanese, but it's got Street Fighter Championship Edition and Street Fighter 2 Turbo on there. So it's got the arcade versions as well. So this is probably at the minute, it's probably the definitive way to play Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which is my favourite Street Fighter 2, is on the Saturn. But the problem is, I love this SNES one. I love the controller. It's because I played Super Nintendo version to death. When I've got that controller in my hand, I feel unstoppable with it. It's all like muscle memory. It's, even now, I'm 45 now, I still pull off these moves, and it's effortless. Right, so next one. So yeah, Generation 5. There's a few of these, and they're really, really cool, all Capcom games. But this is my favourite one out of the Generation ones on the Sega Saturn. Like I say, you see on the back there, Street Fighter. It's all in Japanese, but you've got Street Fighter Championship Edition and Turbo. Fantastic. Right. Next one, we'll go to the PlayStation 1. Oh no, we won't. We'll go Dreamcast next. So, Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the Dreamcast. Fantastic game. Plays really well on the Dreamcast. I've got an arcade cab I've built in my cabin, and got the Dreamcast arcade stick. You can hook into it on like a cradle. It's fantastic, and playing this with the arcade sticks is amazing. So this one, it's lost 2 little spindles there, but it's all in the back. So disc, manual is complete. I don't know how much this costs nowadays, but I've had this for years. Absolutely love it. Fantastic game. But my favourite Street Fighter on the Dreamcast, and it is a Street Fighter game, but it's a crossover. It's Capcom versus SNK. And believe it or not, I've not played the second one. I need to play the second one, see what it's about. But I had this back in the day when it first came out on the Dreamcast, and it was my first introduction really to King of Fighters. So this really introduced me into it, because you can mix up your squad, a team of 4, like 1, 2, 3 or 4, depending on the power levels. And yeah, and it really got me into King of Fighters as well. So Street Fighter 2 I love, and then it's King of Fighters, because it plays so similar. But yeah, it's fantastic on the. It's always the same with Dreamcast. Lose them spindles, don't you? And I think the back one's just holding on. So disc, manual, and yeah, I love this game. It's got so much to it, because it's got a store. You can buy different options, get different characters, backgrounds, music, different colours for your characters. I'm not bothered about it, but yeah, fantastic game. Plays really well as well. So that's the only 2 I've got on the Dreamcast, and then we'll go to PlayStation next. So the only game I've got on PlayStation is Street Fighter Alpha 2. So I've got, I think the only one I haven't got the first Street Fighter Alpha, but I've got 2 and 3 on various systems. So this is a repro again. Nice little disc. And on the PlayStation, you need to use a Uni-ROM. It's a little device. You can have a memory card or a little device, little expansion port at the back. You plug it in and it will just bypass the copyright and you can play repro. So this plays really well. It's a bit of loading on this though, but I don't mind that. It's still not a bad game. And yeah, but PlayStation, I didn't really have a PlayStation for long back in there. I was late to the party on the PlayStation as well, because I had N64, you see, which wasn't really one for fighters. I think what I got on the N64 as a fighter was Fighter's Destiny. And I don't know about you guys, but basically Street Fighter 2, I love the 2D aspect of it. When it went to 3D, I tried to play it. I think the characters look a bit grotesque in it, but I just didn't like it when in 3D. And when it goes to like 2.5D, where you're still sideways on, I prefer the original Street Fighter 2. The artwork on that it ages really well. Right, so my last Street Fighter, I might have other Street Fighter games in this collection, and I was rattling around everything, looking at all my stuff, and I think I've got them all. But these are the ones I play the most. So the one I play the most is Street Fighter 2 Turbo on SNES. And yeah, so Ultra Street Fighter 2. I tell you what, before I do this, I did have Hyper Street Fighter 2. I messaged Retro Gamer Langers about it. I've got the case, the box. I've got the manual, no disc. I don't know where it is. Did I ever lent it to someone? Gave me back. I didn't check, and they've had the disc. No idea. But I'll have to. It's not, like he said, it's not an expensive game. I can get it back. So anyway, Ultra Street Fighter 2 on the Switch. I got this day release. I had to. I haven't got the 30th anniversary one yet, but yeah, I got this on day release anyway. This is so good. It's up there. I prefer Turbo because of nostalgia, but this is, to me, this is a perfect Street Fighter. It's perfect. How it plays, how it handles, the music, the characters. But it's just, I think it's how it handles. If you've got the Pro Controller as well, it handles so well. I used to play this online as well when it first came out, and I was so addicted to it. I tell you what, especially if you're playing someone in Japan, because they're the best at Street Fighter. They're the best at games anyway. Let's be honest. If you beat someone from Japan in having tournaments in it, it's a great feeling. But yeah, fantastic game. I don't think it's got, yeah, all it came with just the cart. Then when they first came out, a lot of Switch stuff, just very bare. But yeah, fantastic game. If you haven't played it, try this. I don't think it costs much anymore. Right, and then we're going to go on to the films. Now, I have got Street Fighter the animated film on I've got it on a VHS, and I can't find it anywhere. I don't know if it's in my loft or I've left it with a lot of my VHS stuff at my mum's house. She might still have it. I think she might have it still, but I want to get that back. It's fantastic. But so right back. So I've had a rummage around, been up in the loft, and I found them. So which I'll put on display now. I've had them boxed up, you see. So Street Fighter 2. It wasn't at mum's house, I've got it. Street Fighter 2, the animated film. Love this film. VHS, people don't know, that's what VHS looks like. I've still got a couple of working VHS players. So yeah, I love this film. I'm not that much into manga, but this, I've watched it a lot. Just like Retro Langer said, if you're into Street Fighter, it doesn't follow things perfectly, and they have to get every character in somehow. But yeah, it's so good, it works, and the animation is spot on. Right. Next I'll go stick on VHS. Next VHS I've got is Street Fighter the movie. So I've got the game. I'll show you the game. So literally, the movie is based on a game, and this game is based on the movie that's based on a game. But yeah, it's funny, isn't it? But yeah, I love this film. It's not great, but sometimes, like Flash Gordon, it's not a brilliant film, but it's so bad it's good. Same as this. It's so bad it's good. I do love this film. And then what I was originally showing you, the DVDs I've got Street Fighter Alpha the movie, which ain't a bad watch. It's alright, if you like Street Fighter you like this. And I've got Street Fighter Alpha Generations DVD, and they are just DVDs with a bit of artwork. Yeah, and that's not any artwork in that. So yeah, so that's the movies. So it's just, the movies are just the animated one, which that is the best one. A couple of alphas and that movie, which I do love that one anyway. Yeah, so that's my Street Fighter 2 collection, and with this being my favourite, this is the one I play the most, and probably the second one I play the most, believe it or not, this is Capcom versus SNK on the Dreamcast. It plays so well, but if you really like, and you've got a Switch, and you want to experience Street Fighter and handling everything, get this one. But yeah, so that's my Street Fighter collection. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next one. See you later.